This is just a quick little how-to out here thinning these trees. See, we've got a nice bur oak there. A nice bur oak there. Got two little ones in between, knocking this one out. And out here working in the heat, it really doesn't feel good when chips are hitting you in the face. Now when we make our aiming cut, we put that top cut in. Then you make your bottom cut and you want to match that. Well, and you can look down through this slot and you can see when the chain comes in. That way you don't cut past the face of the hinge when you're making your bottom cut. Well, it took me a while to figure this out, but if you come in here and meet that right there, this thing, as it comes out of that, it just throws chips all over you. And you know, they're hitting you under your face shield, bouncing around in your face shield, getting in your eyes. And finally figured out, don't try to connect there, come under it. So you see what I've done there is I've come in under it. When I fire up again, I put the saw back in here and finish cutting down, and I do that without getting any chips in my face. And then and this tree has forward lean enough to go, and then I'll do my release cut on the back. So kind of amazing. I'm looking at, you look down there, you see all those nice bur oaks down through there. When we planted this, I drove the tractor. I was pulling a planter with our old John Deere B, and a friend of ours was sitting on the back doing the planting, and Susan was riding the planter, handing him seedlings. You know, we had a tub full of seedlings there. She'd grab seedlings out and hand them to the guy. He had his head down planting the whole time. But every one of these oaks you see in here, Susan and our friend that planted, stuck them in the ground, every one of them has had their, well, Susan and that friend had their hand on every tree out here that's growing. And then of course all the ash too, planted ash every other row. And that's kind of behind the barn. It's the same thing. Susan rode the planter, I pulled it, and all the trees we planted behind the barn, she handled every one and put them in the ground. It's kind of remarkable to look at that and say, my wife did that. Pretty neat. Okay, I gotta get back to work. And oh, you can see I've just been knocking down stuff all over. You look up through there, you see trees down. Having a real good morning here. Thank you very much for visiting. Catch y'all later.